probably the last video in this series now is some of those advanced features. So I've said all of this before on Thursday. I'm just making a video of it in case you want to review it all. What are all the other things you can do besides colors? So here I have an A+ project from several years ago. And if we press play, as you recall, center, no maximize, no minimize, customize icon, has the text box, read only, the two shapes, and exit. He has Pirate Pete. Colors, he's got 5 colors and blue is selected. Obviously it looks blue. Fill style, that's new. All of these options. Fonts, 4 fonts. Picture, he's got 4, including Palatine. Light horizontal, there you go, that's light horizontal. Cross, so that's the fill style. So how do you do that? And of course the fonts. If I change the font of the text box, pictures. So let's look at some of his coding. The easiest are the images. If I move these away, here's image Palatine. Underneath it is image Fremd. Underneath that, image Schomburg. Underneath that, image Hoffman. So he has 4 images on top of each other. He has image Palatine, visible true. The other 3 are visible false. And then of course, because he wants Pirate Pete first, he went through on the pictures. How does he have that check mark? I said this in the first video, but as a reminder, right click and you select checked. So that's the one that's checked first. In the coding, Fremd. So let's see what he did here. Image Palatine, visible false. Image Fremd, visible true. And then the other 2, Hoffman and Schomburg, false. So you have to make one picture visible and the others invisible. And then of course the check marks. Now he makes PHS checked false, make Fremd have the check mark true, and make Hoffman and Schomburg checked false. And then the other options, just a lot of copy and paste and rearranging your trues and falses. So that's how he took care of that. Fill style. What's all this business of fill style? Well, if you look at your shapes, back color, he made it blue. Back style is opaque. Now look down here. Fill color, a light gray. Fill style, transparent. That's the one that we're going to code. These are all the choices. You have a plethora of choices. He picked about 8 of them, I believe. So basically, this gray on the blue, right now it's transparent so you don't see it, but he'll change those. So when you code one of the options, let's go cross, I like cross. Shape circle, this is cross. So the second you type the name of a shape, dot, and fill style, the property, equals, here's all the choices that you have. So you actually don't have to type it. Double click cross and it works. And so you get cross, and then what did he do for the rest of it? He did the same for shape rectangle. Take care of all the check marks. He had a code for 8 check marks. 1 of them is true, the cross, the other 7 are false. Let's go through again. Fonts. How do you code fonts? In the exact same fashion that you did in the Hello project. So if you did advanced coding in the Hello project, you'll recognize this. So he codes the text box and the font and the text box and the button to change fonts, and in the same manner. So you can look at that from the Hello project. He just puts it in the menu item, and of course, once again, the check marks. Make 1 true, make the other 3 false. In the other project, he had some other options. Again, the separator lines. So he had the separator lines. How do you put in those separator lines? Right click, insert, separator. So he went through that many times to give it this very clean look. Designs, he called that the fill style, he called it designs. Icon, he has Pikachu and Blackhawks. Double click Blackhawks. Check marks, one true, the other one false. And me.icon, again from the Hello project. He loads an icon that he downloaded. And where is it stored? He's got dot dot, missing another dot, dot dot dot. And then where are you supposed to put it? Well, if you remember the Hello project, this has to be sitting in your bin folder. So this Blackhawks icon and all the other icons, Pikachu, have to sit in the bin folder. Go to View, Start Page. This would be his project. Right click, Open Containing Folder. And there, in the bin, inside of that would be everything you need. So right here would be those other icons. I'm inside the wrong project, of course. I'm inside the other student. But that's where they should lie. We've done that before. Cursor, double click, the name of the object, check true, check false, so make the hand check true, and very simple, me refers to the form, so the whole form changes to the hand. Opacity seems to be fun. We weren't sure about that. I remember this was new last year. So how do you do 70%? So opacity 70%. Take care of all the check marks. Only 70 is checked true. The other 4 are checked false. Me, the name of the form, dot opacity equals 0.7. So you have to remember your math. Percentages as decimals, 2 places to the left. So 70, 2 places to the left is 0.7. 100% would be 1.0 or 1. So there's a little math involved in that. And I believe finally, loading different backgrounds. He does not have image boxes. He has background images. So again, same thing from, this is a little bit different actually. He should have done the dot dot dot. So in the same manner as the Hello project. So he did something unique right here. But all you would have to do is put your images in the bin folder and do the same thing that he did for icon. So I would suggest you look at the Hello video that I made. Think that about covers it. You should have at least 20 changes to get an A+. Good luck.